Imagine you are approached by law enforcement and they ask to search your car or your home. It can be a tense moment, and knowing what to say or not say is absolutely vital. Your understanding of this can significantly impact your legal rights and the outcome of such an interaction. The direct answer is no. Your silence alone is not considered consent for a search. Under the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, you have a right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. For a search without a warrant to be lawful, law enforcement generally needs either probable cause and an exception to the warrant requirement, or your explicit consent. The core mechanism behind this principle is that consent must be freely and voluntarily given. It cannot be implied by your inaction or silence. The courts consistently rule that for consent to be valid, it must be unequivocal and specific, meaning you clearly and affirmatively agree to the search. If you do not say anything, an officer cannot legally interpret that as permission to proceed with a search. So, how should you respond if an officer requests a search? Clearly and politely state that you do not consent to the search. You can say something like, "Officer, I do not consent to this search." It is important to avoid arguing or physically resisting, but calmly asserting your rights verbally is crucial. This distinction between passive silence and active refusal is known in legal circles as the difference between acquiescence and consent. Acquiescence, or simply yielding to authority without verbalizing permission, is not the same as providing voluntary consent. A proper refusal should be clear and leave no room for misunderstanding about your wishes. Understanding this fundamental right empowers you to protect your privacy and property. By verbally refusing consent, you place the burden on law enforcement to establish another legal basis for a search, such as a warrant or a recognized exception, ensuring that your constitutional protections are upheld.